Orlando is more than theme parks and nightlife. It's a city powered by energy, playfulness, and connection. As day turns into night, its real social rhythm begins to appear. Welcome to City Chemistry. If you want city-to-city dating culture decoded, hit subscribe. Tonight, we decode Orlando. Chapter 1. The Orlando Illusion. Orlando feels different the moment you arrive. The air is warm, palm trees line the roads, and everywhere you look, people seem to be smiling. It's a city that feels like permanent vacation. But that first impression hides something interesting. Because Orlando isn't just a theme park destination, it's a social ecosystem built around energy. Millions of visitors pass through this city every year. Tourists from every continent, students from universities nearby, young professionals working in hospitality, technology, and entertainment. And that constant flow of new people creates a unique social environment. Some visitors feel instantly welcomed. Others feel strangely disconnected in a city that appears friendly on the surface. Same streets, same warm weather, same skyline above Orlando, completely different experiences. Why? Because Orlando rewards a very specific social quality: playfulness. And later in this video, I'll explain why the people who enjoy Orlando the most are usually the ones who treat the city less like a destination and more like an adventure. Chapter 2. The Personality of Orlando. Orlando is one of the fastest growing metropolitan areas in the United States. More than 2.5 million people live across the wider Orlando metro region, and millions more visit every year. The city is famous for attractions like Walt Disney World and Universal Orlando Resort, drawing more than 70 million visitors annually. But beyond the theme parks lies a completely different side of Orlando, a city filled with restaurants, nightlife, parks, and neighborhoods where locals actually live. Areas like downtown Orlando, International Drive, and the Lake Eola district have their own rhythm. And that rhythm is built around one idea: enjoyment. Life in Orlando tends to move at a more relaxed pace. People aren't rushing through the day, they're experiencing it. Which means social interactions here often feel lighter than in many other cities. Chapter 3. The Rhythm of an Orlando Day. Orlando mornings begin slowly. Sunlight reflects off the lake at Lake Eola Park while joggers circle the water and locals grab coffee from nearby cafes. Unlike business-heavy cities where mornings feel rushed, Orlando mornings feel open. By midday, the city becomes lively. Tourists explore attractions, students move through university campuses, shoppers browse stores across major malls like the Mall at Millenia and the Florida Mall. As evening arrives, the atmosphere begins to shift. The Florida heat softens. Restaurants fill with laughter and music. Outdoor patios become social spaces. And by night, Orlando becomes a completely different city. Lights glow across the skyline, music fills downtown streets, and social energy begins to rise. But here's the interesting part. The best interactions in Orlando rarely come from trying too hard. They come from simply joining the atmosphere around you. Chapter 4. Why daytime Orlando is surprisingly social. Many visitors assume social interactions only happen at night, but daytime Orlando can be one of the easiest environments for natural conversation. Lake Eola Park is a perfect example. People walk their dogs, listen to street musicians, relax near the water. And when people are relaxed, conversation feels normal. Shopping areas also create unexpected social moments. At locations like the Mall at Millenia or Orlando International Premium Outlets, people are exploring the city rather than rushing through it. That slower pace creates space for interaction. A quick comment about a store, a conversation about Orlando attractions, or even asking someone what brought them to the city. When conversations grow naturally out of the environment, they feel authentic, and authenticity works very well in Orlando. But Orlando also has one surprising social habit that many visitors eventually notice, and it quietly changes how conversations begin in this city. The evening transition. As sunset approaches, Orlando begins its evening transformation. The temperature cools slightly, streetlights begin to glow, and people move toward restaurants, lounges, and bars. Neighborhoods around downtown Orlando become especially active during this time. Friends meet for dinner, patios fill with music, and the social energy slowly builds. This window, between late afternoon and full nightlife, is often the best moment for conversation. People are relaxed, they're not rushing anywhere, and they're open to meeting new people. Chapter 6. Orlando Nightlife. When night fully arrives, Orlando reveals another side of its personality. Music, dancing, and late-night gatherings become common across downtown. Entertainment districts like International Drive and Universal City Walk attract both locals and visitors. Venues like Ice Bar Orlando and Howl at the Moon Orlando offer energetic nightlife experiences. But unlike cities where nightlife feels competitive, Orlando nightlife often feels playful. People come to celebrate. Group gatherings move between venues. Friends explore multiple places throughout the night. Which means the best approach here isn't intensity, it's enthusiasm. People who genuinely enjoy the atmosphere naturally attract others around them. Chapter 7. The digital layer. Like every modern city, Orlando's social culture also includes online platforms. Apps like Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge are widely used. But Orlando has a unique factor: tourism. Many people visiting the city are open to meeting new friends during their stay, which means honesty works well here. If you're visiting, say so. If you live in the city, share your favorite places. Simple, authentic profiles tend to stand out. And when people meet in person, relaxed environments work best. Coffee, walks around the lake, casual drinks in downtown Orlando, because Orlando's social culture values ease. Chapter 8. The social psychology of Orlando. Orlando might look like a city built entirely for entertainment, but its social psychology is surprisingly simple. People respond strongly to positivity. Positive energy matters here. Someone who brings curiosity and playfulness into a conversation often creates instant connection. At the same time, authenticity remains important. People who appear relaxed, genuine, and comfortable with themselves naturally stand out. Because in a city that revolves around fun, the most attractive quality is someone who knows how to enjoy the moment. Chapter 9. Mistakes visitors make. Many visitors treat Orlando purely like a tourist destination. They rush between attractions, stay inside resorts, and miss the social culture happening around them. Another mistake is trying too hard to impress. Orlando doesn't reward overly serious energy. It rewards openness, curiosity, and humor. The people who connect most easily in this city are often the ones who simply enjoy the environment around them. Chapter 10. Safety and awareness. Like any major city, awareness matters. Meeting new people in public places first is always wise. Exploring well-known neighborhoods and entertainment districts helps create safer experiences. And maintaining awareness in busy nightlife areas ensures that evenings remain enjoyable. Orlando is generally welcoming, but awareness is always part of smart travel. Chapter 11. The Orlando Principle. Remember the question from the beginning. Why do some people thrive socially in Orlando while others struggle? It's not wealth, it's not appearance, it's energy. Orlando rewards people who bring playfulness into their interactions, who laugh easily, who enjoy the moment instead of trying to control it. Because in a city built on entertainment, joy becomes contagious. And when curiosity meets playfulness, that's where real chemistry begins. If you want city-by-city dating psychology, nightlife etiquette, and real social insights, subscribe to City Chemistry.